Okay, IPR laws. Here we are back again with Shivarti Bajaj, who is the co-founding managing partner of RSD Bajaj Global Law Firm and a very intelligent person. And of course, इतना कुछ चला रही हैं तो intelligent होंगी, but very interesting individual as well. We have a lot of conversations offline. कभी और बताएंगे उस बारे में. अभी पहले ना subject पे आ जाते हैं. So right now we are discussing blockchain.
Thank you, Kabir, for the very kind words.
50 रुपए बाद में दे दीजिए. ठीक है.
Bitcoin.
50 Bitcoin. Imagine if you
Yeah.
can give me 50 Bitcoins, my life is sorted. I
Guess
can go
what? I
to the
can't.
health. Now that you know about our economical status in society, let's move on. Blockchain. Very interesting. But आप और मैं बात करने वाले हैं blockchain from the eyes of IPR.
Right.
First of all,
Blockchain, crypto from the eyes of IT.
बहुत सारी चीजों को टच करेंगे. क्रिप्टो तो आजकल वैसे भी ना इज द बज़वर्ड. एवरीबॉडी वांट्स टू टॉक अबाउट क्रिप्टो. और स्पेसिफिकली ना अगर पार्टीज में आपको थोड़ा इंटेलिजेंट फील करना है ना कि भाई मैं तो बड़ा मॉडर्न हूँ, तो एक बार बोलते हो आर यू गाइस इन्वेस्टेड इन क्रिप्टो, चाहे आपने 1 रुपया ना डाला हो.
It's like everybody wants a slice of them.
Yes.
Yes.
चलो वो बातें अलग. ब्लॉकचेन. What is blockchain? Let's understand that first from you.
So blockchain is an open ledger of information that can be used to record and track transactions. Why it is different from the other existing technologies is because blockchain किसी की नहीं है पर सबकी है. How blockchain is becoming important from a point of view of IPR laws is because it is about ownership when it comes to IPR.
See, because right now what's happening is blockchain की जब बात करते हैं लोग ना तो they immediately connected to cryptocurrency. और कोई एप्लीकेशन ना उसका दिमाग में नहीं आता.
Although there are many applications.
And there are many
Yes.
applications. And that's what we were discussing outside the studio also.
Right.
कि भाई बहुत सारे हैं पर एक ना वो रिकॉल है कि जैसी ब्लॉकचेन बोला तो इंसान को लगता है यार क्रिप्टो करेंसी, बिटकॉइन, इथेरियम इज रिलेटेड टू समथिंग ऑफ दिस सॉर्ट ओनली. करोड़ों जगह खाते हैं और जो एक साथ अपडेट होते हैं, है ना. तो आप बेवकूफ नहीं बना सकते कि अगर एक खाते में अगर आपने कुछ धांधलेबाजी कर भी दी तो बाकी जो खाते हैं वो बोलते हैं भाई साहब लेकिन
It's as they say fraud free to a very great extent. It's fraud free.
Now, where does blockchain and IPR hold hands? Because this is interesting. I know कि blockchain as a technology कई जगहों पे आप अप्लाई कर सकते हो, but IPR के अंडर कहाँ?
So Kabir, as you very rightly said, fintech is something, when we talk about crypto, it falls under fintech, is something where it makes a lot of sense for people to understand what blockchain is. A lot of people even think कि blockchain, crypto almost एक ही चीज़ है.
Same चीज़ है.
But blockchain is the house, crypto is a guest in the house, right?
Absolutely.
So blockchain में fintech is one of the use of blockchain, and there's a very attractive world beyond fintech. So in terms of pharma, automotive, luxury goods, consumer goods, counterfeit, to understand how to track. Basically, it is a very neutral tracking mechanism to track an unregistered IP, even for your music rights. When we discussed about time stamping, getting to know where what was done at what time and who owns what becomes very easier with blockchain as a backbone.
In real time.
So,
for example, hypothetically speaking, मैं आपके पास आया, मैंने बोला कि यार शिवारती, मैं टी शर्ट लाइन चालू कर रहा हूँ, उसका नाम है KNK फॉर एग्जाम्पल. तो ऑन ब्लॉकचेन यू कैन प्रॉब्ली चेक कि KNK नाम की.
So it will be easier as a legal person to check in terms of contracting whether there is a KNK line, and if there is, where is it started from, who is the owner, from where it got uploaded. ये सारी चीजें ट्रैक करना easier, faster हो जाती है.
So what is the situation right now in the world कि is IPR and the application is it related to blockchain technology right now? Yes, no, maybe.
Yeah, so IP is a very territorial right. It is different for each country. So right now in India, we are still discussing the nuances in terms of the bill and everything, right? The discussions, debates are on. In terms of the crypto tax, the government is doing its best to just control at least the fintech part of it for now, right? And there are contracts known as smart IP contracts, which we'll discuss in a bit, right? So things like these are the mechanisms that are being done to use it in the most beneficial way, and maybe stop the misuse also, because blockchain has become a world for the dark web to
crypto ke through
to do a lot of things, you know,
absolutely.
as we know under the Drugs Act, the regulation, and
a lot of people talk about money
exchanging
laundering
hands
also
in the
being
Money
part
Laundering
of,
Act and the Securities Act. So a lot of things are going on, or maybe they are going on, or whatever. But point is, we have to develop a mechanism that very effectively control, or at least keep a mark or a tab on what is going on.
What is the legality of crypto right now in India?
The legality of crypto right now in India is in terms of a bill right now, in terms of debates and discussions.
Achha.
There are various points that have been put forth. It will be discussed. Right now, the only thing authentic that has been, in terms of a step that has been taken, is the government has put a 30% tax on the profits and a 1% TDS on each transaction.
As far as IPR is related to crypto,
right?
ठीक है ना, क्योंकि अपन क्रिप्टो की बात करते हैं
तो
थोड़ी देर,
उसमें
क्योंकि उसके अंदर मेरे को बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग चीज जो कि लगती है वो है, काफी लोग बेवकूफ बने, स्क्विड गेम नाम की क्रिप्टो आई, रुपए बनाए फाउंडर्स ने,
असली लाइफ में स्क्विड गेम हो गया,
असली
फाइनेंशियल स्क्विड गेम हो गया,
फाइनेंशियल स्क्विड गेम हो गया। बाद में जिन लोगों ने वो क्रिप्टो बनाई थी, डंप करके मार्केट में भाग गए, ठीक है ना, काफी बना ही लिए होंगे।
That's akin to a fraud actually.
It's akin to a fraud.
Yeah.
So how is the IPR working in the crypto sector? And अभी क्या चल रहा है, like copyright, trademark, क्या हो रहा है?
Yeah, so कबीर, जैसे अब क्रिप्टो में आपके basically the laws that will come into place would be your copyright, your trademarks, right? In terms of कि उसका नाम क्या है, रखना है क्रिप्टो का, सही. Somebody in the US applied for Bitcoin as a trademark, and the person was refused. The application was rejected on the basis कि no, it's not possible. But somebody in one of the European countries also got a trademark on a very famous currency name. So you know, it's very, as I said, very territorial. अलग अलग जगहों की अलग अलग take है.
Okay.
हमारी take अभी fluid है as a country. We are in terms of the law, right? But in the US, like somebody tried to get a currency which was phonetically similar to Kanye West's name.
अच्छा.
So you know, something like that. So things like that.
तो किसी ने कान्ये वेस्ट के नाम जैसा कुछ बनाने की कोशिश करी,
कान्ये वेस्ट के नाम जैसा कुछ, so as something like that, you know, फिर उसने बोला कि ये this is phonetically similar to my name in terms of a trademark. तो ऐसी चीजें आ रही हैं, but they're very new.
But Shivarti, again, their IPR system and the lawyers, and it's Kanye West, like they are like, you know, so proactive about everything. Probably not here.
Proactive about marketing and branding.
About,
yes.
यानी कल मैं अगर कच्चा बादाम नाम की अगर क्रिप्टो निकाल दूं, who's stopping me? And ये तो मैंने मजाक में बोल दिया. Let's say for example, tomorrow I make something out of Bajaj, Tata. What is stopping me from making a crypto in their name?
Right. So that is the reason, you know, the law is fluid right now. You can, then it will be challenged, or most of the times they start their own token. In India right now, crypto is a token. It's asset. It's not a currency, by the way. So that is established as of now by the RBI and the Canard Fine Minister that they have announced in the budget. So उसमें हमें जो चीज़ पे फोकस करना है, that is the IP part, right? For the IP part, in terms of the blockchain, it is mostly the smart contracts that help us secure the deal.
अच्छा.
Right?
Because this word is also thrown out around a lot.
Smart contracting.
इसमें smart contract. हाँ. है क्या स्मार्ट कॉन्ट्रैक्ट? लाइक मैंने बहुत लोगों को सुना है यार, व्हाइट पेपर आई अंडरस्टैंड कि क्रिप्टो के बारे में कि भाई उसका यूसेज क्या है,
बेस ड्राफ्ट.
स्मार्ट कॉन्ट्रैक्ट क्या चीज है, ये किस चिड़िया का नाम है?
So smart contract is a contract that is there on the blockchain in terms of which covers the nuances of blockchain technology in terms of the asset in question. सो स्मार्ट IP राइट्स बुलाते हैं उसको.
अच्छा.
जो IP राइट्स आपके are related to the blockchain world. Suppose it'll be easier for you to gather the timestamp. It'll be easier for you to know किसने कहाँ पे upload किया, which we technically call the timestamp. It'll be easier for you to do due diligences when जब mergers and acquisitions होते हैं, due diligences play a very important role in that, right? It'll be easier for you to do due diligences if a smart contract is signed because it's more authentic in terms of its depth.
So, for example, a smart contract in IPR, and help me understand this for a layman. मैंने मान लीजिए एक मोबाइल फोन निकाला, ठीक है ना, और मोबाइल फोन का नाम रख दिया मैंने श्रेया घोषाल, फॉर एग्जाम्पल. अगेन, if Shreya Ghoshal is there as a smart contract on blockchain, ki she is a singer and has a name and has a certain thing that she does, of course they can contest it, right? कि भाई आप किस हिसाब से अपने मोबाइल फोन का नाम श्रेया घोषाल रख रहे हो, right? Am I understanding it correctly? या फिर थोड़ा इधर चला गया मैं?
थोड़ा सा उधर चले गया.
अच्छा, बताओ. Then you tell me.
तो आप जैसे कह रहे हो कि आपने मोबाइल फोन का नाम श्रेया रखा, राइट? सो दैट इज अ ट्रेड नेम, ट्रेडमार्क हो गया जिसे कहते हैं.
हाँ, ट्रेडमार्क हो गया.
वो अगर आप कह रहे हो आपने ब्लॉकचेन वर्ल्ड में रखा वो, पर आपने मोबाइल फोन बनाया कैसे ब्लॉकचेन वर्ल्ड में? दैट्स अ हार्डवेयर. Your phone will might use a technology akin to that, but hardware तो hardware ही रहेगा.
So you mean to say in the blockchain world, it has got more to do with IPR from digital assets only?
Yes, IPR from a digital asset point of view in terms of IPR तो वही है जो अभी if we can take this as earth and blockchain as a digital world altogether, the IP the essence of IP remains the same, but how it is interpreted in terms of the asset, the baseline asset changes. यहाँ पे अगर हम कह रहे हैं कि रेड FM हमें यहाँ दिख रहा है, वहाँ पे अगर रेड FM जाता है तो वो ट्रेडमार्क रेड FM का रहेगा, या कोई और अगर खोल ले वहाँ पे रेड FM, that will be an issue. Then Red FM can claim that. So those are the nuances that we are talking about in terms of IPR laws in the blockchain world and with a dash of crypto.
So definitely, having said that, I cannot probably float a crypto by the name Shreya Ghoshal. If the smart contract
I can if she hasn't,
I can probably try. So what do you think is the advantage of blockchain again, like
for IP perspective? The advantages are your copyrights. You know कि कौन सा म्यूजिक कहाँ अपलोड हुआ है. As you said, an example of design, under the Design Act, you will know कौन सा डिज़ाइन कहाँ पे किसने बनाया. It is all about knowing the creator. It gives you the evidence of creatorship.
और वो भी जल्दी से.
You don't have to. It's hassle free. You don't have to scan much. You can approach the authorities also more quickly. Because due diligence आपकी quicker हो जाती है. If there is something that it speeds up the process of approaching the right authority, and stuff like that, it eases your process. It also makes it cost effective to a great degree.
Definitely.
But maybe that will be in the longer run. Not as of now.
ये मुझे बिल्कुल समझ में आ गया है. On before I go ahead, let me just put a note on my phone that I have to start a crypto by the name of Kacha Badam. Which I might just do it. Lekin,
are you going to sing song it?
No. It'll be the uncle going in like 3D, the gentleman who sang it. I'll probably make an NFT also out of it. NFT, by the way, is, guys, one of the subjects that from the IPR perspective we will take on the podcast. Do you think that there is a benefit of crypto in any sense? Like, there is a lot of negative talk around it. And let's first of all talk about the Bhagwanji of crypto world. Who started it?
Yeah, I mean, who started it?
Yeah.
You tell me.
You tell me.
Nobody knows, but everybody's saying is relying on the white papers of 2008 by the name of the great Mr. Satoshi.
Mr. Satoshi.
Yeah, but nobody knows who he is. So whether it's an alias, whether it's a cover-up, whether it's actually him, nobody knows.
Internet is ripe.
He's literally living the blockchain.
हाँ.
ढूंढ के बताओ
कौन हूँ मैं. Blockchain technology होगी.
इधर मैं ही open ledger हूँ.
But बहुत इसके लेके controversy भी है online at least कि some people say it's Elon. And the second big controversy, I won't say controversy or conspiracy.
Conspiracy theories.
हाँ, लोग तो ये बात करते हैं कि, and that's when I want to come to the benefits of crypto. What you feel are benefits of crypto, or if there are any. लोग बोलते हैं कि it's a parallel economy which is done by people like China, and they want to probably destabilize the world economy, and that's why crypto is there.
Yeah, I mean, these are conspiracy theories. It's difficult to comment on them. Like,
I'm sure. I'm sure you cannot comment on them.
Yeah.
I can just mention them because I'm a nobody.
yeah, no, I mean, just generally, yes.
But yeah, any benefits of crypto? You feel there are benefits of crypto?
Apart from the fact that you can track who wrote what on a note, but jokes apart, crypto is basically neutralizing cross-border exchanges, you know. It is the thought behind crypto, which I feel is to neutralize the current economic system. How successful it will be, how authentic it is, literally nobody knows right now. But that can be construed as a raw thought behind crypto as a asset class. But if it is an asset class, then it will be treated as an asset class.
So that is crypto and blockchain IPR. Something that you want to conclude, something
Sure.
that the audience really need to know about the blockchain and IPR perspective.
So I just want to mention here that the crypto bill is under regulation right now. It's under discussion, right?
Still, the discussion is going on.
But IP, in terms of IP protections like copyright, patent, and trademarks, these are the kind of protections that will come into play in the blockchain. And IP as would be very important in terms of establishing ownership, you know, on an open source platform like blockchain.
Blockchain. Interesting. शिवारती बजाज, ladies and gentlemen. आपको अगर और भी इनसे सवाल पूछने और लगता है कि मैंने सवाल के जवाब यानी सवाल नहीं पूछे हैं, तो सवालों के जवाब के लिए आपको ईमेल कहाँ कर सकते हैं शिवारती, प्लीज बताइए.
Sure. You can email me on rsd@rsdbajajglobal.com.
Next on, very soon we will have a lot of new subjects like NFT, metaverse.
Sure.
Typically from IPR's perspective, metaverse is going to be very interesting.
It's
so
huge.
Stay
Yes.
tuned.
It's huge.
वैसे भी दलेर मेहंदी जी ने बल्ले बल्ले लैंड ले लिया है मेटावर्स में.
डिज्नीलैंड ने भी ले लिया.
डिज्नीलैंड ने भी ले लिया.
डिज्नी वर्ल्ड.
That's
US.
interesting.
Yeah.
मुझे लगता है कि कुछ रुपए बचा के मुझे भी कुछ एक नकली जमीन ऐसी ले लेनी चाहिए.
It's not कुछ रुपए. It's more than that.
It's a lot.
हाँ, it's
मेरी
decent.
बेइज्जती होने वाली, मैं पूछूंगा नहीं.
नहीं, you can. I'm just saying कि
I'm not
ऐसे.
gonna.
Let's not
नहीं.
mislead.
नहीं, मैं समझ गया. शिवारती का
course you can.
पोलाइटली
No, of
जिसको
course you
शिवारती
can.
इस पोलाइटली की औकात में रहो.
No, of course you can. I'm just saying.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Kabir.